It's brunching time.
It's brunching time, yes.
So does size really matter? We're gonna find out today. But we gotta roll into it. You
catch me in the club or something. D-boy talking, they front. Jack boys won't smoke, they ain't running. They rather pull that thing on you, that's how they make money. I wanna sit sideways, from backside to side, hit the highway. Do a $150 top down speed raid. You ain't fooling.
What's good, everybody? It's man. You want to
Millennial here with another great topic. Hi.
Okay, so it is a Friday. It's brunching with Edigga and Leise. So welcome to brunch. But before I move on, I do want to send out an alert because it's just an alert. It's because if you've seen Miss Kim, Comedian Shawn, please have her call me. She is missing, MIA for today, so we will not have her on today. I'm not sure what had happened or what had going on, but we are going to move right through it because with me, we going to do it, and I'm gonna leave that alone because sometimes you oversleep. I don't know what's going on with that, but we
got a phone call. Hello. Yeah.
Is it the FBI? Okay.
Hello. You still haven't seen her? Okay. I hope nothing happens to her. Okay. Let me know. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we gonna keep an eye on that. We got an MPB and everything out on her, so we gonna keep on that. But before we do that, there was a lot of things that had going on. Now it's some stuff going on. They calling me now. Look at that. They're literally calling me. See, they call me. Wait a minute. I think I gotta answer it for them. Hello? Yep. You said she went on vacation? All right. Okay. All right. Okay, she said she gonna call me back later. All right. They said they found out she on vacation. So we gonna move into it. We got to move into it. So let's go on to the VMAs. We're gonna talk about the VMAs since they ain't on vacation. They winners now. So, E, did you watch it? Did you see the VMAs? Okay. Did you see any?
I saw. I saw a little bit of it. I saw when Queen Latifah came in on her bike.
Okay.
I did see the whole Naughty by Nature, the recap, the old school recap. That was nice. I did see that, but the actual awards I did not see. I wanted to stay up to see Missy. How my body was set up.
It's not attached. I understand. I get you. But you ain't missed much. I will say that it wasn't as good as the BET Awards. I don't know if you watched that, but the BET Awards was better. It was just an all-around, just better show. They had better performances. Now, there was some questionable things that had happened. Some people were upset, and this is what we're going to talk about some of the awards that were given.
Okay.
So there was this big thing that was started because apparently Meg Thee Stallion won Power Anthem. And people are saying that for Hot Girl Summer with Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign, but there's no video. So people are up in arms and they're going after her about that. I mean, for me personally, I don't see a problem with it. Now, I know it's the Video Music Awards, and it's like, how can you win a Video Music Award
without the video?
But the topic was Power Anthem.
Okay.
Do I agree that was probably the power anthem of the summer? No. So
and this is the new one, right?
Yeah, this is the new one. So it's one of those things where I think that it's just because of the popularity of it. Because I don't even know how they put them together. Because usually with award shows, they're usually a little outdated. Like it's the year prior, a couple months prior. But I think this song came out like 2-3 weeks ago. So they didn't even have time to do that. Another issue in the MTV Awards is Michael Jackson. So it used to be the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award. Video Vanguard Award.
They cut his name out.
And his birthday was yesterday. What's your feeling on that?
Damn, why they cut his name out is beyond me. Because and actually, you're right. Wow. I don't know. Could it have anything to do with the whole Neverland documentary that came out? It could had something to do with that. Um, that's a good one. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
that's exactly it. So they said that they cut his name out because of the allegation.
Oh.
And a lot of people are a little feeling some kind of way because some people are saying that it hasn't necessarily been proven. He hasn't been convicted of anything, and he's been dead for 11 years.
I was going to say the same thing. Come on. I mean, if it's there, if the man's name was attached to the award, let it be attached to the award still. You're right, Lise. The man's been dead for 11 years now. You know, leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just leave it alone.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but on the flip side, if they were girls, if this was, let's say, the R. Kelly video, I know it's a different situation since R. Kelly got a lot more dirt on him, would we have felt the same way? If these were little girls, I know it's the king of pop.
Yeah, that's kind of hard because we okay, two different people, of course. And by no means I'm taking up for Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. Now R. Kelly, on the other hand, you know better. And Michael Jackson knew better.
Okay, I was about to say.
Mike knew better, but we gotta I don't know. He didn't have a childhood. You know what I'm saying? Now,
but what about cows though? Because they said he was molested as a child by his sister, allegedly.
We use that excuse all the time. Well, not me. Let's pause. Flags on blaze. They use that excuse all the time. I mean, okay. Let me try to break this down. Mike did not have a childhood, so be surrounded by children was his thing. R. Kelly, grown ass man. He could have had grown man could have talked to any woman that he wanted to, but he preyed on little girls.
True. I mean, that's very true. Same with Michael. Michael could have had any man he wanted. You can't tell me Michael couldn't have had any man he wanted. Michael is Michael. Listen, I don't know if it's true. Maybe I can't say alleged. Let me say alleged before the Michael Jackson estate come on here and block us. Allegedly, Michael could have had. Yeah.
What you talking about, my brother?
It's not a wig. It's not a wig. It's marker. It's marker. Permanent marker. It's marker. It's real. It's not a wig. But that's what I say. But let me just read off some of the winners of the night for the MTV Awards, and then I guess we can kind of wrap it up. So Taylor Swift, of course, it's MTV. She won Video of the Year. Ariana Grande won Artist of the Year. Song of the Year goes to your boy Lil Nas X, featuring Billy Ray Cyrus for Old Town Road remix. No, not your boy. Okay, all right, never mind. He did kind of come in there looking like a version of Little Richard Liberace. I don't know what that was about.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, he really looked. I was like, what is going on? Cardi B won Best Hip Hop.
Okay, shout out to Cardi.
Yes, shout out to Cardi. I'm like, Cardi's my girl. However, Best Hip Hop though.
Moving right along.
Okay. Best R&B went to Normani and all that jazz. So it was one of them nights. And of course, Missy won the Video Vanguard Award. I liked the performance. I would say of the best performance of the night probably went to Missy. And then it probably was Lizzo, who is my girl. We look like kinfolk. So that's why I like her. She look like she could be like my cousin or something.
That's your cousin.
That's my cousin. Yeah, that's my cousin. So I liked her and everything. So that's the recap on the VMAs. Y'all didn't really miss nothing. I think the host wasn't that great. So it is what it is. But let's talk a little bit about engagement ring shaming. Okay, so here's a question. And you're probably the perfect person To answer this question, since you recently got engaged, so congratulations on that.
Yes.
There was a story circling the internet, World Wide Web.
Yes.
About this picture this lady posted. Apparently, she had been in a relationship for 8 or 9 years. The guy finally proposed, and she was saying, should I tell him that this ring is unacceptable because it's too small, even though I've waited so long for him to finally propose to me, because she does not like the ring. Say what, you?
Hey, I would have beat him upside. If that's the same picture that I saw with the lady with the ring, where is it? That's a glittery rock.
Yeah,
that's a pebble of a rock. Yes. To answer your question, yes. I would say, hey, come here. Just sit down. What is this? What is it? 8 years?
8 years.
And this is all you can give me, bruh. Let me help you out, bruh. There's a place called JTV.
Okay.
You make your down deposit. I'm just keeping it a buck with everybody. You make your down deposit.
You dropping knowledge. Okay.
I'm dropping gems, literally. you drop your deposit, you get the ring the same day. And the ring, well, I ain't gonna say how much it was, but I wanted every dude to see this ring. You see what I'm saying? So if you love her, you want to be with her, and you don't want the messies to come around, bam. That little pebble shit that you put on her finger, you need to get your heat bashed in a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the other side of this. I think she's being ridiculous. Okay, so I've been married for a long time, been with the same person for a long time, about 15 years.
Okay.
I can truly say the first ring I got wasn't a bomb.com. It was based on his salary. So you got to understand the kind of man you got. So if your man got play money, you're going to get a play ring. That's just how that is. It is supposed to be what, 3 months of salary?
Yeah.
3 months of your salary?
Yeah.
So if it's not 3 months of, maybe that is 3 months of his salary. Who knows what it costs? You can't base it on the ring itself. So my thing is, it doesn't matter how big the ring is. If somebody wants your man or your woman, they coming. They coming. And that just makes them know.
But here's the thing, though. You couldn't put a little effort into that. You couldn't.
Maybe that was his effort.
Your effort wasn't big enough. Literally.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I just think that here, take this. I would feel some type of way.
Oh, you would?
I would feel some type of way that as long as they've been together, he could not have saved money. I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, it depends. So 8 or 9 years, yes, he probably should have been saving up if he was going to get married. However, we don't know the circumstances. So if you're one of them women that say, I want to get married, I want to get married, I want to get married, you keep drilling it in his head and it's not his idea, it's your idea, and you get that little ass sand rock, that's on you. Like that's on you. But that's on you. But if that's truly what he has, and maybe he's spending his money on something else. So if, let's say, we don't know,
prostitutes,
maybe it's the house. I would rather you save the ring and put it towards a house. I know people, and it's just me, not for you.
Okay.
Everybody that I know that had a big ring to start with and had a big ass wedding are all divorced.
True.
So you don't have to necessarily, the ring is not about the marriage. The marriage don't make the ring. It doesn't matter like how much you love the person.
True.
I didn't get a big ring until years later. Now I got a sizable ring. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it didn't start off that way. Because mind you, when I met him, he was a teenager.
Okay.
I got what I got. You know what I mean? Like I'm not.
Take this to be happy.
It was like a blow pop ring when I first got. Like it was one of them things. So I'm with the dudes on this one. I don't think it's always about that. Now I know women, they want to see the ring. Like, let me see your ring, girl. Let me see your ring. And you don't want to be all like, well, no, it's in the cleaners. Put your hand in your pocket. No, it's broke. You don't want that. But at the same time, you don't know the circumstances. If my relationship is good, don't judge my man ring.
I'm just saying. Now, even if the circumstances were not good, 8 years. I'm looking at the 8 years.
Okay. I get you. That's a valid argument. That's the situation. Yes, 8 years. If it's been 8 years, you should have saved up some money. But maybe
even pawn shops got bigger rings than those. You could have got a bigger ring at a inexpensive price. I proposed twice.
Okay.
First ring, went to the pawn shop. I think I paid $200 for that ring.
Okay.
Nice little size diamond, solitaire, nothing around it, no glitz, no glamour. I said, this is perfect. Saved up for this ring, $200. And I got the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it didn't work out, but then I got my damn ring back. It's like, give me my ring. Give it here.
That's
what I'm saying.
Should you get the ring back?
Yes.
Really? But it's a gift, though. It's a gift. I don't know. I mean, if it's a gift.
I'm just being real petty today. I'm sorry. This is Petty Edigga Day.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a gift, though, I don't know.
Give me my ring back.
Well, true. I mean, I wouldn't want to keep it. To be totally honest with you, I wouldn't want to keep it. If we ain't together, I would give you back the ring. But at the same time, some women do want to keep it because it's like, hey, this was a gift. And you gave it to me, because if you give somebody a gift, you don't want to be giving it back. Or at least be contingent. Say, if this don't work, you got to give me my goddamn ring back.
We going to court.
We going to court. But I will say you're right, E. If you waited 8 years to get married, make sure you save up some money for the ring and for a house. And make sure you can live somewhere, because you don't want to have a beautiful ring and you stand in your parents' basement. No judgment, but I'm just saying.
She said I live with my mama. You going to get them emails, not me.
I'm a millennial. Come on, I come from the generation of living in your parents' basement. I know. But just saying, make sure if you're going to have a big ring on your finger, it makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I don't need you to be struggling. But with that being said, let's talk a little bit more about relationships. We kind of got hit into it just a little bit. And it's being on different levels, meaning financially, sexually, developmentally, a reason not to date someone. So I've seen people who are on two levels financially. Like, one is a spender, one is a saver. Is that a reason to say, hey, you know what? That's not going to work. Do you think that?
Because I'm in that type of relationship. My fiance is a saver. Okay. I'm a spender. So to have that person, now both of y'all spending, not good. Not good at all. Bills ain't gonna get paid. Mortgage ain't gonna get paid if both of y'all are spenders. So I love it because she can make it work. She saves. Okay. So that's good. Do I have any type of feelings about that? Hell to the no. Here you go, babe. There you go. Here you go.
Yeah. So I mean, I get that. So, but what I'm saying is this, because most relationships, you have a spender, you have a saver, right? Yeah. So you have somebody that is fiscally responsible, somebody's not. Same thing with me. I'm a spender. My husband is a saver. Shocker, right? Shocking. Yes. Shocking. I would say no, because for me, I think that, well, it depends. Let me take that back. It's got a contingent on it. So if you're a team, and that's what a relationship should be, a team, you should be strong in places where I am weak. And then when places where I'm weak, you know, vice versa. So I agree that you can help someone. When I met my husband, he was a teenager. He had over $30,000 in the bank. He was just saving. He's a saver. He's a worker and he's a saver.
Wow.
But me, I probably had maybe negative 2% in there, like that. So it was one of the things where he saved money, but I had the vision. So he couldn't see outside. It was like, okay, if I just get this far, I'm good.
Okay.
Whereas with me, I was like, well, there's more out there in the world. And I had started to introduce him to things like stocks and things like investments and bonds. And it was like, oh, okay, there's more out there. So it's just, I guess, bringing two people together that are opposites, I think can work. However, if you real tight, meaning that you save that money and you like you real tight with it. And you have somebody that's a spender, big spender, it's not going to work. You are always going to have financial problems. You are always going to be in that back and forth.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And so that's why I say that it depends. And now on a sexual level, same thing. I think that can also be problematic. So if you two are on, and I don't mean like one is experienced and one is inexperienced. I mean like one is real high up here, one down here. That to me, I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah. Especially for those who, I guess I'm saying this right, who wanted the high sex drive person, but then when they get it, it's like, God damn, this is too much. Damn, bitch, like you want sex all the time? And it for the men as well. Like, damn, you want sex? Damn. Yeah, so I can understand that. As far as the
too many men saying that, but yes. So I was like, that is too much. What men are saying that?
Not me, but I've heard some men. I mean,
horse manure. I don't know that. No, never, no.
I've heard some men like, God damn, yo, that men table talk. We sit around, like, damn, girl, my girl, like. All the time, though. Like, I was like, but that's what you wanted, right?
Right. But that's the thing. Men, they ask for things that they really don't want. And then when they got it, then it's like, well, I really didn't
I wish you would go to sleep.
He talking about, I got a headache tonight. I got a headache. I can't. That's definitely a different thing. Him talking about, I got a headache. I can't tonight.
My leg hurt.
And like, how, you always doing this to me.
I got bubble guts. If you bounce on me, I'm a fart.
I just can't. I can't, honey. I can't.
Oh.
Yeah, no. So on that level, I think no. I think you can always train someone though. So if it's an inexperienced level, because sex is a skill. It's like cooking. So you have to learn it. So the more you do it, the more you learn it.
She said train somebody.
No. Yeah, no. Hey, if the closed mouth don't get fed, if you don't say, that don't feel so good, I don't want you to do that, they ain't going to know. Right.
Yeah.
You ain't going to know. And it's, again, talking about size. We ain't going to get into graphics. But it's not always about that if you know what you're doing. So it's a matter of becoming more experienced. And like I said, it's a skill. So that part, I don't think so. Developmentally, I think that if you're on, and by developmentally, this is what I mean. Immaturity versus somebody who's extremely immature with somebody who's mature, that relationship is not going anywhere. It's going right in the trash, which has something to do. Yes, it does. Size, yes, it does. It does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it depends. So if you let me say that, so if you're dealing with a mushroom, it's but so much you can do. I mean,
represent the lollipop. Lollipop.
Stop. We gonna get blocked.
Oh, sorry. Don't want the block. I'm already in Facebook jail.
Stop. We can't have that. But I think that, like, developmentally, if you're immature and the person you with is mature, it ain't going to work. Because it's not going to work. Because you're still going to be wanting to run around. You're not going to want to commit. All of those types of things. At least that's what I'm thinking.
I agree.
I don't know. But overall, I think the difference is opposites always do attract. I think opposites should attract, and you should, like Trump said, look at the size of my hands. Look at my hands. And FYI, that is completely false. Don't listen, women and men, no judgment here. If you look at somebody's hands, it has no indication of the size of their manhood. Look at my hands. I could palm a basketball. I don't have a dick at all. So I'm just saying that it has nothing to do with anything. Just saying. Sorry. Shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Did I block you? Did I block you?
No, I'm back. I got back.
We're going to get banned. Sorry. That kind of slipped. It slipped. It slipped out. I didn't mean that. But speaking of relationships, let's talk about some millennials. Since we were talking about millennials, let's talk about some. So how about a cheating prank gone wrong? So there's a video. There's a video that's circling the internet. It's the World Wide Web of a young lady who came into her own house. In the door. And she saw her man bent over what looked to be another woman, but it was a mannequin. And she came in like the Avengers, and she drop kicked him.
Yo, that kick, she was going to kick her head off of her body.
Yes. So here's the thing. Okay, men, listen. Listen, men. At no point is that ever going to be funny. Ever going to be funny. Yes, Terry, that's the one with the kick the girl in the head. It's never going to be funny for you to play a cheating prank on your woman.
No, because that could have went totally left.
Yeah.
Totally left. Like no hesitation. You know how some people come in the house, but what in the? She came in the door. He was all hugged up on the door. She didn't even stop. She ran up on the couch or whatever that thing was, and like, yeah, it was like slow motion. She was going to kick that. If it was a girl, her head would have been like, whoop. Yo. But you're right, Lise. It could have turned left.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
She was gonna peel that muffin cap back blue. Like she was. It was
say it with your chest.
Yeah. She was. It wasn't that lace front was gonna be flued off. Like it wasn't.
Yo.
Nope. No. So it's never funny. I don't get this. Why do people do this? Why is this funny?
They want to. I guess they want to test to see. Now, on a serious note, a friend of mine who is no longer with us, it happened to him. He went to the girl's house, and mind you, he'd been dealing with this girl for a minute. And this particular night, she called him over. He went over, and the boyfriend or the husband or whoever, he was gone. He was gone. He was he went over to the girl house, spent the night, did what they did, spent the night. He heard the door open, the bedroom door open. So they're back and forth. Guy walked away, double barrel shotgun. Boom.
Oh, wow.
Hit him in his chest. He ran out. He turned around, hit him in his face.
Oh,
his jaw is disconnected from his mouth. Next thing he know, he's laying in the street. Went to the hospital. They had to do reconstructive surgery, the whole bit. Wow. It was by the grace of God that he was still living. Now it's not a prank. It wasn't a prank. I mean, they was dealing with each other. They were, side piece thing, I guess. And he said, and you could tell, like, when they did the reconstructed surgery, you could tell all up in here. Like he said, literally, he had his jaw in his hand outside. So people, that is nothing to play around with, because she could have came in, not ran or acted on impulse, she could have went to the kitchen. She could have went to the closet, pop, 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 and just started shooting.
Right.
You know.
No, I agree that it's nothing to be played with. There's been things that have happened, serious things that have truly happened to people that have tried, not even just like you said, pranks, but cheating on people. It gets heated in the moment, so it ain't worth. Yeah, it ain't worth. Yeah, it was heavier than Thanos. I'm trying to tell you, it was like I said, it was like she came in like the Avengers.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, people started disappearing and everything. It was just terrible. But the moral of the story: don't do that to people. Don't play pranks on people.
Can't do it.
Don't be doing it. It's not what you do. Okay. Now, since we figured that out, don't cheat on people and don't prank people when you're cheating on them because it just doesn't work. How about that racist city councilwoman? How about that video, that's circling again the World Wide Web? How about that? What are your thoughts, sir?
They said my facial expressions tell a lot.
You're very expressive. I get that. I heard you. You say, I know. Why you gonna even ask me about that lady?
Why in the blue hell? One, you getting on TV looking like Mama's Family. You used to watch that show. Remember that show?
Yeah.
What was her name? She's looking like her with the glasses,
yeah,
and the hair. And the only thing she could say at the time was that no, interracial marriages, no, but black people can move in. It's either you're racist. That's called what it is. You're trying to sugarcoat it. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no sugarcoating. You're racist. You say what does she say? Black people can move in, but white and black couples can't because it's just not right.
Right. Yeah.
And the moral of the story is she wanted that area to be predominantly white.
Well, yeah, she wanted to keep, is it Marysville?
Marysville, Michigan.
She wanted to keep the area as white as possible. She even said that. So, she also doesn't like foreign people either.
Exactly.
No immigrants.
Yeah.
She's not for immigrants as long as you are a white immigrant that came from Canada. Because apparently one of her neighbors was Canadian and she didn't know they was Canadian, but she's okay with the fact that they're Canadian because they're a white Canadian. So, it's just one of those things that I see. Here's the thing. I don't know why we're still shocked by this. That's the thing that kills me. Why are we shocked by that?
I wasn't shocked at all. Like when I saw her rocking back and forth with the 1940 hairstyle and them damn glasses, I knew what was up. You see what I'm saying? And like Terry said, smelling like mothballs and depression. Like who did it and why? And please don't do it again.
Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't even be shocked at this point. No, she shouldn't be the city council. They already came out against her. A lot of the other city council people now are saying they want her to step down.
I think she already stepped down, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she declined herself from the vote. Oh, did she decline or step down? She's not running no more. That's what I read. Yeah, she withdrew. I don't know how true it is, but
it must. I would assume that it would be true because no city would want this video to go viral now, and you still have her sitting. Even though we got people like Steve King, who is still, as far as I know, as of today, still has a jizzle.
Jizzle. I got a jizzle.
I don't know. I don't know, because he was talking about rape and incest as a reason why we got people in this world, and without it, we wouldn't. And that was a reason to ban abortion. But he's still working, so who knows? But my thing is, it doesn't make any sense. But we already know what we're dealing with. Doesn't make sense that, I mean, to be totally honest with you, if black people was in her neighborhood, you really think she would welcome them, whether it was 2 black people or 1? Hell to the no. No. Hell no.
To the no.
No. I mean, to be totally honest.
That's when I need that. Like, yeah.
To be totally honest with you, I wouldn't even want to be in that goddamn neighborhood. I wouldn't want to be doing near it.
She wanted to sugarcoat it. So to sugarcoat it, yeah, black people can move in. But if you got a white girlfriend or a white husband,
Yeah, what is the difference with that? I mean, then she started quoting the Bible. Where does it say that in the Bible?
I was trying to find it in the Bible. Trust me, I couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't find it either. I was like, I wonder where.
I Googled it and everything. I couldn't.
I guess it's in the book of David Duke. So I haven't read that chapter yet.
Let us turn to 2nd David Duke.
Yeah, I haven't read that chapter yet, so I don't know. But what I will say is that we've got to do better. It's something that's coming out more and more and more and more and more. Like, we're seeing more of this racism that's becoming overt and just kind of like out there. Was it gone? No, it was never gone. It was never just suppressed.
And it's a certain person.
Mm-hmm.
Is fueling the fire to give them the motivation, like I've been saying, to express how they feel about certain people.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's across the board: police brutality, racism, you name it. It's coming out more because it is a he. And he's pretty much saying it's okay. Just go ahead and say it. Nobody had a problem with foreigners until Orange Cheeto got into office. I'm just saying.
They didn't have a problem. They just didn't say it out loud.
There you go. There was a feeling, but nobody really expressed their feelings up until the time that Orange Cheeto got into office.
But that's a good question, though. Would you rather it be overt or hidden? Because racism in this country, it exists, whether we want to admit it or not. But would you rather it be overt or hidden?
One way or the other, it's going to come out,
whether
you're in your feelings or not. But now it's just stupid. You know, when it comes out, it's like we could do whatever, but just as soon as we do something, I'm talking about us.
No, yeah.
It's a problem, but they could do it. When we utter the word anything other than, if we say anything white, it's a problem. But they've been saying it for years.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's just like, I don't know if you heard this. I'm kind of going off on a little bit of a tangent, but there is a CNN anchor. His last name is Chris Cuomo, and he's Italian. So he was out and shout out to all my Italian folks out there. And he was at an event and someone called him Fredo, and he completely lost it. Completely lost it. And this was another white male that called him Fredo, and he said that Fredo is the equivalent to the N-word
to us.
Is it an equivalent?
No, that I'm just saying. I never heard that terminology. Only the Italians can relate. But have a white person call you ER instead of A. There's a difference. You hear that? You ready to fight?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. We might be in the deep south. Where we at? You got to turn around and look.
That head gonna snap back. What you saying to me?
Yeah, that's when you pull that muffin cap. That's when you do it. Yeah. That's when you do it. Like, say what now? What? Sounded a little rough. Sounded a little aggressive.
I didn't understand what you was saying.
But it is. It's like, is there I don't think there is an equivalent. I don't know if there is quite an equivalent to it. There are bad things that people say about people, but I don't know if there's truly an equivalent, especially with that, because that's somebody's name. There really is somebody out there named Fredo. You know what I mean?
Forget about it.
I mean, but there really is somebody out there named Fredo. But then again, if somebody called me Tamika, I might be feeling some kind of way. Even though nothing wrong with Tamika, I know a couple Tamikas, but it's a typical African American name. So they'd be like, listen here, Tamika. I might be kind of feeling, now that I think about it, I might be kind of feeling kind of way.
You called me?
And I'm like, that ain't my name. Speaking of which, I went to Chick-fil-A the other day and I told them my name was Lisa. And they was like, meal for Mika? I'm like, where did you get that from?
Where
Mika.
did you get the M?
Yeah, I was like, where
did the M come in at? Say it with me.
Yeah, apparently Lisa and Mika are the same thing. Or maybe she looked at me and said, she looks like Mika. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Oh, hell no.
No Mika's for you?
Mm-mm. How you get Mika out of Lisa?
I was black, and I guess she figured, she probably said Mika.
Mm-mm.
I'm assuming that's probably it. I don't know.
What's
but
that? L, M, N. Oh, okay. Well, M is right after L. So no, I can't even say that.
Yeah. No, don't do it like we be singing the song with the ABCs. LMNP. I'm like, what did you say? That is not how you say that. That is not no, go back.
Slow down.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You need to go all the way back to the first grade. I'm just saying. But it's in this country, I think we just need to do a better job of making sure that we are aware of it. I think we try to hide from it so much with racism that we get people like this lady that come out and think she can do that. If we had these conversations openly about race, I don't think we would still be in the same spot. Are we going to cure racism? Who knows? But
our guest just popped in. You want to bring her on?
Sure.
All right. She's in the cut.
Hey, Kim, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
How are you? Me? I can hear you.
I'm good.
So they found you. We have put an APB out on you because you was missing with the FBI, and they had called us both. So I'm glad we found you, though.
I do apologize.
Oh, no problem. No problem. So how are you today, ma'am?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So we can talk a little bit about you and your comedy and a lot of the things that you have going on, since I know that you are getting started in the comedy game and you are kind of rebranding or in a situation of rebranding. So tell us a little bit about you. You can see you. Yeah, you can see you.
The spotlight is on you.
I don't know how I would start. I like to do characters. I do two characters. One character is a lady. Her name is Mama Scottyberg. She's like no nonsense, old school. Like I'd say she would be from the 80s. That's where I saw a lot of this stuff when I was a kid in the 80s. And so, yeah, from the 80s, just like basically throwback. I like y'all to know that Norton just popped up on my screen. I can't see nothing.
That's fine.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I get it. Ooh, it all closed.
We can still see you though.
Oh, you can still see me, but I can't see you. How do I get this off the screen?
Oh, I don't know, but you can just talk to us.
Yeah,
I did it. Voila, I'm back. But, yeah. So basically, my characters come from things. I used to be. That's why you gotta be careful what you do around children, because I used to be just sitting there, absorbing and watching all the adults, and they were. Some people were some real characters. They were funny. So yeah. So took everything I observed and absorbed that into the female character of Mama Skydeberg. And I have another character that I do. His name is the Good Reverend Do Right, aka Reverend Slappy.
Okay.
So that's like a combination of like all of male people. People, it used to be people in church. Some of my uncles, my father, because my father was from the south. He was from Lynchburg, South Carolina,
Okay.
and he did not pronounce words correctly. He
Oh,
used to say
well, do
stuff
you know
like,
Charlemagne? I think he's from Lynchburg.
"No, I didn't. I'm from here." I said my
Oh,
father was from there, but
okay.
but yeah. So he would say stuff like radio instead of radio,
Okay. So the language
hamfoot,
part.
yeah, hamfoot instead of hamper, and
Oh,
so stuff is just used to be so funny, but you couldn't bust out laughing because you'd got in trouble. You see, I can still hear it
okay.
today because I kept it inside. They
I
would have
would have. I
used
would have went in the
anything.
corner.
They used anything to slap you in your face, could bust out laughing while they was talking. But yeah, so I guess as time goes on and you guys will they'll come out and you guys will get to see some of them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
then some of it was just for me, just like I said, observing. Cause I do stand up as myself too, but I like to do the characters. So yeah.
That's
Still
what's up.
combination of things, like I guess over my lifetime that I witnessed and saw. And a lot of times people thought you're so quiet. No, I'm just looking.
Observing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I always tell people.
I
Like,
was
yeah,
just
I'm
observing and
always
recording it.
observing.
That stuff used to be so funny.
Yeah, that's what comedians do. I notice a lot of comedians observe things. I do have a question for you. So, as being a female comedian, do you find that it's more difficult being a female comedian than a male comedian?
I think it's more difficult in life being a female, period.
Oh, yeah, true,
When it
true,
comes down to
true.
certain things, you have to be so on point with certain things and watch how you do this and watch how you do that. But I mean, but other than that, um, the group that I was with, they were very kind, it was it was female comedians and male comedians. It was like we were one big family. So in that aspect, it wasn't really hard. But like I said, you know how you have to dot every I and cross every T as a woman. So
True.
basically, for that aspect, yeah.
That's very true. So we were talking about our last topic, and we probably get ready to move into the Meep Meep of the day, which E can explain a little bit of you what that is.
Meep Meep is pretty much a person who have done something stupid or just being stupid themselves, and we kind of seen a lot of that over the course of weeks, months, pretty much years. Um, but before I start, I just wanted to play this right quick.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Meep Meep of the week.
And the Meep Meep of the week, it goes out to a person, and I forgot where they are. I'm gonna say Florida, and they are a news anchor. She was a news anchor, and pretty much, I think what I'm trying to say is that white people pretty much feel very comfortable
Oh, the
and
grown.
very comfortable about what they say around other people because they feel as though that they are friends. But sometimes when you say certain things to certain people, it offends them. So here goes, everybody. And for the sake of the audio, I'm going to mute everybody's mic. So here goes. Sorry. You said you couldn't hear it? Man. All right. Let me see if I can play it again. Lise, you still there?
All right, there we go. I can hear us.
All right.
I don't know what happened to the video.
I didn't share the audio. I'm sorry.
Oh, he was saving that for later. He was saving that for himself.
Okay. I'm gonna try it again. Hold up.
We're gonna do it again.
So basically what happened, you saw the first clip. The guy, it was the guy and the girl, Alex. That's the girl, Jason's the guy. They was rolling the clip about animals and the gorilla. And at the end, of course you couldn't hear it. She said, yeah, he kind of resembles you.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So sorry about that. I suppose that gave you the little, tidbit before I played the video, but here it is right here. And again, I'm gonna mute you guys' mics.
Cool.
Zoo just posted.
Okay, you have to see this. This is Finn. We're about to show. Oh my goodness, take a look at him. He's a resident of the Oklahoma City Zoo, and this week the zoo's 8th caretaker took over their Instagram, and we are all loving that they did. And as you can see, Finn was fascinated.
Definitely ready for his close-up.
Kind of looks like you. What do you take a picture?
It kind of does, actually. Yeah.
I'm here this morning because I want to apologize not only to my coworker Jason, but to our entire community. I said something yesterday that was inconsiderate, it was inappropriate, and I hurt people. And I want you to know I understand how much I hurt you out there and how much I hurt you. I love you so much, and you have been one of my best friends for the past year and a half, and I would never do anything on purpose to hurt you.
Alex, thank you very much, and I do accept your apology, and I do appreciate your apology. All that being said, and Alex would be the first to admit to this to you, what she said yesterday was wrong. It cut deep for me, and it cut deep for a lot of you in the community. I've heard the phone calls, and I've heard the Facebook messages as well. And I guess coming out of this, I want this to be a teachable moment. And that lesson here is that words matter.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Alex, you are the Meep Meep of the week. Because I feel as though that, just because you think that, Jason is cool, you guys been, pretty much cool for a certain amount of time, and you can say whatever the hell you want to say at that moment, but really, a gorilla?
No, but here's my thing. Where has she been at? Like, I mean, you didn't watch the whole debacle of the coolest monkey in the jungle with them? Like, where have you been at? Like, that's what I want to say. And I'm mad at Jason. Listen, Jason, you're going to get your black card revoked just from not looking at her and saying, you bitch. Like, as soon as she said it, I need for you to call her on it as soon.
On live TV.
Yeah.
Let's make it suspenseful. That's like she made it suspenseful for you, Jason. She said, oh, just like he looks like you. No, you bitch.
Yeah.
Let me get this straight.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. On camera. Like, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't understand how you don't understand it yet. Like, we've gone through this, especially last year and this year. How many times Gucci got knocked for the little monkey thing and everything? Why is it that we're still? I didn't know that.
And
this
the whole
was...
fake crying.
Yeah.
I ain't see no tears.
No.
But you guys have to realize that man went along with it. As soon as she said it kind of looks like you. He said it kind of does. He was trying to keep his job. Think about it. He trying to keep his job. That man trying to keep his job. He couldn't be like, lady, because even in your sleep, that doesn't sound like something good that you should say to anybody.
Right. I agree, Kim. But there's a thing called off camera.
Oh, he could have tripped off camera. He could have just tripped when she
like
walked
going
by.
to the parking lot to go get in your car, catching a bus at the light rail. Hey, bitch, let me talk to you for a minute.
Yeah, no.
We could have just stayed anonymous and just put a banana in our tailpipe. But
There you go. There you go.
he could act like he didn't know it. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
I
damn.
know.
It
Must be
fell.
some gorillas around here.
Oh my gosh, did you guys hear what happened to Beth? Oh my goodness, that was terrible. She needs to maintain her car a little better.
Yeah.
And played it right off. But
Yeah.
but then she was crying. But the thing is, I don't know, because you see all these well-known people, newscasters and stuff coming out apologizing and hyperventilating, having the asthma attack after they said stuff on air. And she think, oh, some of them are getting fired. They saying small stuff like, what was it, Mary Bubala?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she made the statement, she's gone. She's been there for years. I haven't seen her anymore.
Oh yeah, she's got fired.
She doesn't think, she. I guess she didn't think about that.
Yeah, she gone. But I don't know. Like, it's one of them things where I'm like, yeah, we've been around for a minute. Y'all been seeing all of this stuff, and you still find it appropriate to say these things and to do these things. I'm like, come on now. Come on now. Like, there's no more sympathy at this point. Like, if you've been in the world, no sympathy. No sympathy for you. No more of that apologies.
No more of that fake crying.
Yeah.
She's about to have asthma attack.
Yeah, she gonna lose a job. Like that's.
I love you, Jason.
Maybe they might not have anybody else that wants it. That would probably why she still be there.
I bet you she gone. She got to be gone at that point. Jason, he got to upgrade. Jason is now the sole anchor of the whole show.
Oh no, he's the one in charge now.
Yeah.
And we're back with Channel 11 News. My co-anchor is gone. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. Just like that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness.
Just like that.
Yes.
Don't even apologize for it, Jason. I'm gonna need you to know. I ain't hear that part. I'm glad you mentioned it. I ain't hear that part. And he said it kind of does.
It was really quick. She said it kind of
really quick. Yes.
He was like, "Oh, I think it does," or something like that. But that was me.
Yeah,
She must think maybe she didn't go to elementary school, because in elementary school she would have got dragged for that. Real quick. As soon as she said it, she got clapped upside the head. Back when kids didn't censor themselves.
Yeah, nobody censored themselves. Yeah, let's go.
No filter.
No filter at all. Now we live in cancel culture. Now we live in cancel culture.
Now she's an adult. But the thing is, tensions are high and people are extra sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Extra sensitive.
Yes.
But, some people, I'm going to call them some people, had their, I guess you want to say their king has given them this false sense of entitlement. So they can, they feel like they can say what they want to say and do what they want to do. And it's all right, because did you see what I look like I can do? But
yeah. Yeah. And we talked a little bit about him. That's his favorite person.
Orange Cheeto.
That's his favorite person.
I don't need my Cheetos no more just because of him.
That's Littlefingers.
You don't. You should. We talked about that too.
Little hands.
Yeah, we talked about that too. But you got to buy the Cheetos. It was made by a Hispanic man who used to be custodian. Buy Cheetos. I swear to God.
See, she did her research.
Yeah.
You said it was made by a little Hispanic man?
Not little. He was a custodian. It was made by a Hispanic guy.
When you watch the Chester videos, the little commercials, he be little as I don't know what.
Yeah. No, it ain't him. It ain't him. Chester is not
He's so little, like a little cat.
No, Chester is not the maker, but they really is. So it's like a double. It's like a double insult when you call him Orange Cheeto. I'm just saying.
Oh, so you're insulting the little man too. I mean, the man who created it.
No. I mean, no. No, I'm not insulting him. He's amazing. I mean,
no, I'm talking about everybody else calling him Orange Cheeto, and he's like, "How y'all talking about my snacks?"
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
These are delicious.
That is true. Snacks. They are delicious. So maybe you should call them something else, because they are delicious, and he is not delicious.
I got
little baby carrot fingers.
There you go, baby carrot. Baby carrot.
Little baby carrot fingers.
Baby carrot. Baby carrot. There you go.
Baby carrot.
Baby.
So this fingers like little baby carrots.
There you go. Baby carrot. New thing. But we appreciate you, Kim. Is there a place for people to find out how to follow you, watch your videos, subscribe?
Well, you can subscribe to my YouTube. Is that Comedian Kim Shawn's Last and Inspirations on YouTube.
Okay, Comedian Kim Shawn, Laughs and Inspirations.
But on Facebook, I have a Facebook fan page, and it's Comedian Kim Shawn's Laughs and Inspirations. But it's the comedian is spelled like comedian.
Okay.
Instead of right, I'm trying to change it, but Facebook is not letting me.
Yeah, Facebook
I spelled it like the way
Facebook
you would
is the
say.
devil.
The way you
Don't
would
say that. We can go
comedian.
blank.
The way you would say female comedian, like comedian, not just regular comedian. So. What he did? He went to sleep? Oh.
No, they kidnapped him. They always kidnap him because he be talking.
Yeah, that's my fan page. Comedian Kim Shawn's Last and Inspirations.
Cool.
But like I said, this instead of the IAN is IENNE at the end when you would spell like female comedian, but I'm trying to change it.
Okay.
That's where I'm at so far, but I'm trying to get some other things going. When I get them going, I'll let you know.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, please can stay in contact with us and everything. But we appreciate you tuning in today. This has been yet another episode of Brunching with Edigga and Leise. We will be back again next Friday with a brand new set of topics and a guest. So tune in for that.
Yeah.
And E, do you have any other things going on with you or any announcements that we need to make?
Pretty much just tune in to Let's Talk.
Minutes. Okay.
Just talk with Edigga.
Right.
Basically tonight I'll be live tonight at 8:00, I think, hopefully. Also Breaking News Live, I'm bringing that back. Breaking News Live is pretty much breaking news that's happening in your local area, in your local community, as far as the world, what's going on in the world. We got a lot to talk about right here in Baltimore and beyond. Also, just doing my thing, I guess.
Awesome. Yeah. And so we want to let you go because it's been a little over a minute, but I do want to let you guys know you can watch the replay on Millennials Anonymous podcast. We also have the millennial class coming. So we're going to be talking to millennials about certain issues. So they're going to be teaching you. We're also going to have some skits and stuff coming. So it'll be super funny, hilarious, and amazing. So tune into that as well. And thank you so much for watching. Peace.